Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am the Gold Coast Gardener, and we'll be right back after the intro, so stay tuned. Hi guys, welcome back. Today, first, I'd like to give God all the honor and all the praise. This is what I do, honor Him in all that I do. So today's video, I'd like to share with you how I go about planting my planter, and also to update you on this area of my home. We are in the Midwest, and it has been raining a lot, y'all. It's been raining every day, but without rain, there's no flowers. But what I wanted to do was kind of give you a little update. I planted my rose bush, so I kind of wanted to let you see how that was done. And whenever you plant a rose bush, it's a good idea to bring the soil up around the base of the rose so that you create a high place for the water to run down. So by building up the compost and building up the soil, it allows the water to run down, and that's what you want. I did the same thing with my tea rose. And this is a tea rose tree right here with the red, beautiful red. See how beautiful that is? That is a beautiful rose. I love the tea roses. That's also a tea rose, but it's a shrub rather than this one being a tree. So I just incorporated my heuchera, and this one's like a candy apple color, and the correct name because there's many varieties, but this one kind of puts you in the mind of the candy apple heuchera, and I'm sure that's what that one is. And over here we shall have big red beautiful tropical flowers, because this is a hibiscus shrub, in other words, and it's called the red flower hibiscus. And I have two of those, one here and one over there. And also moving a little closer, we have another heuchera, and I do have the fire going. It really helps with the bugs, and it keeps down all the mosquitoes, which is very important. And by the way, I am wearing a mosquito netting outfit. Let me show you what it does. It's wonderful, it's wonderful. It keeps the bugs off your face. I really like it. It's good for lots of things. We purchased these at Granger's, and Granger's is like a place where you can get gear for hunting, fishing, and stuff like that. So this can be worn for all sorts of different uses. I'm using it to keep the bugs off me, and there you go. So like I was saying, that's a heuchera. It's another candy apple heuchera, and this is another red hibiscus shrub. So I'll be putting more flowers in this pot because this is a very large pot. So as I do other videos, we'll learn together because there's a lot I need to learn how to do, and I like sharing that with you because that's what it's all about. Also over here, I just popped in a geranium plant. I really love the pot that is in because it's got that rustic look which goes well with the tree stump. So I did that and put down a lot of mulch. This is a cedar mulch, and it kind of helps keep the mud down, and it's good to walk on. I really like it a lot. This is a cedar mulch. Okay. And I also have my citronella. These are citronella incense sticks, which also helps keep the bugs down. And it's really great, and I really like them. You can find them at the dollar store, almost anywhere. But I really like these. I recommend them. And they're called the citronella incense sticks. Okay. I did go ahead and pot up one planter already. So this is basically what this one's gonna look like when we're done. It has quite a few different flowers in it. We'll start off with the geraniums. I have yellow geraniums, and the yellow flowers are the geraniums. And I also have yellow, these are like a pansy, yellow pansies and yellow geraniums, and purple pansies with a yellow throat. I thought those were gorgeous. I just loved them. Hopefully they'll fill out and grow out and fill in eventually. Guys, I had to take a quick pause because I skipped over my caladium. I did have a viewer who wanted to know what does a caladium look like. So this is one. There's many varieties, but this is one, and this one's called the Desert Sunset Caladium. And I think it's just beautiful. They say it's a pink, but it's a deep pink. And I just love them, and I plan to buy more, but this is one variety of the caladiums, and it takes a full sun. It is an annual too, so it will not come back in this zone, which is zone 5. So this is a caladium, and then on the table, Sunset, Desert Sunset, and it's by Monrovia. And I wanted to also say that it's by Monrovia. One of my viewers wanted to know about coleus. This is a coleus. This is one of many varieties. This one is an annual, same thing. They do grow to be quite a large size, a real nice size. It'll tell you on the back, average mature size, 14 to 30 height by 12, 36 width. So it bloom a foliage, and just give it water when it's dry, so you don't have to water it every day, which is really nice. And I love the color. It's a burgundy rich color, which I really like. And this one is a coleus. This is another coleus, a completely different color. I like the foliage here. Is more of a viney type foliage. It's also by Monrovia. It is an annual, and it takes partial sun to shade. So these can go in a shady area as well. This one is called a burgundy wedding train. Very nice. So as you can see, the coleus here is this one's the coleus. Yeah, this is the coleus. And this one is a caladium. That is a caladium, and these are the coleus. And there's all sorts of different kinds, so they're very beautiful. I love them. Okay, getting back to our planters, the Thriller, which is a Dracaena spike green. And that's what we have here in the middle. And we have on the sides here is more or less the spiller is a vinca vine. And I like the foliage on here. It's kind of has a white border. It's very delicate and light and airy. That's what I like about it. Oh, and I forgot. These are purple pansies, and these are the yellow pansies. I forgot about those, what they are. Here, I'm gonna take that bud off. Okay. Okay, let's get started on the one that we will be putting together. And also today, I wanted to let everybody know that what I do, I make my own mix. My soil, I kind of create it. I just get any topsoil, and I take a compost, which we get our compost from our local city compost here in town. And I put my compost in as a fertilizer with my topsoil. I mix it up really well, and it really works well for me. And once I get it mixed up, I can also just go ahead and put in my fertilizer, which this is a rose fertilizer, which works just as good as a lot, but I prefer a water soluble fertilizer as well. So you can also use the water fertilizer, put it in your water, stir it up really well, and every time you water it, it'll get fertilized. So there you go. Now we're gonna put in some soil. I may have to put my netting over because the bugs are so bad out here. Whew, they are terrible today. It's because of all the rain. So let's get started. We're gonna add more fertilizer and more soil to the mix. I just want to add, this is compost. I've already have inserted my topsoil. Even just a little more. Okay. First we'll put our Thriller right in the middle. This is the Dracaena, which is our thriller today. Right in the middle there. Okay. And we'll put in a purple pansy. Here's the purple pansy. We'll put that in, which we'll be filling it with pansies. And they really go well with the pot. It has that little yellow throat. I love it. Right in there. Right in there. Oh, perfect. And this is the vinca vine, which is going to be our spiller. So I want to incorporate that in. Put that right here. So it'll vine right over the pot eventually when it fills out. It'll hang down. It's really nice. Okay. And then I want to put another one on this side coming over. So, do I have another one? Yes, yes. Oh, okay. Ooh, doesn't want to come up of the pot, but there we go. Oh, raise that up a little bit. We want it this way so that the vines come right over the pot. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Now, I want to put another purple pansy right on this side. And turn it around, facing this way, so it has plenty of room to grow. Okay. Now in between, I'm gonna pop a yellow pansy. And this is my first year really working with pansies. I've never planted pansies before. I think they're very colorful and dainty. I love that. So I always forget the name. Okay. This one. Turn around. Stick right in there. Perfect. I might put a little more dirt, soil in there, a little more soil. You can always add soil once you get it in place. That's what I do. And I always keep a little extra just in case I need to fill it in a little bit. So we'll keep going and put our other yellow pansy on this side. Keep it a pattern going here. Purple, yellow, vinca vine. Okay, here we go. All right, we'll turn it around. I like the color in there. pretty. Okay, that one in there. Now the last one we want to put in is going to be the marigolds. These are marigolds, and they're also my filler. So they'll be going in where it, right, there's room for them because they're really small. I can pop them right in. Everyone loves marigolds. I love them. They keep the bugs away too. Keep the rodents out of your flower beds. They keep the rodents out, the bugs, and because of the smell that it has, the odor. It's real strong, but they're worth it. Oh, that looks great. Do I have room for one more? Maybe one more down on this side. Let's see. Yeah. One more here to really fill that in. Yeah, it's looking good. Put that one here. We'll put one right here as well. And one. Okay. I think that's gonna do it. Alrighty, it's looking good. Hi guys, we are now in the front of the house where the planters are located. I'm just gonna water them in real well. We'll probably get rain, but at least they'll be watered in really well. They look really nice. They'll look even better once they fill in and grow out. So I'm looking forward to that. So there is one more garden bed I'd like to show you guys today. So if you follow me, we'll head out to the other land. Everything is growing, the rain, woo, it's getting everything all green, looking good. I wanted to show you guys a little surprise. We talked about this in the last video, maybe the last two. So if you are new to this channel, I welcome you, and hopefully you'll subscribe and follow us in our little venture of gardening, and we can learn together. Here is the start of the flower bed I had mentioned in the last video. So we dug it all out. We got a really good start, and I love the flowers in the middle. We created a beautiful start here. Now here we have foxglove. This is a purple foxglove. Behind it is a lily, and on each side these are called giant gladiator alliums. and they are fascinating. I love them. I think that it goes real well. And then we have an annual on the outside of the bed. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Ceolius? It's an annual. Ceolius. And it's striking. I love the color. It's a nice color blend here. And it is an annual. Ceolius. We purchased it at Lowe's, and it takes full sun. So there is full sun in this area. So this was my little surprise. We did talk about it, and it looks good. It's coming along. And we will end the video right here. So I enjoyed the day of gardening with you. How's your gardening coming? And for the new subscribers, welcome to my channel, and hope to see you in many more. And with that, see you in the next one. Bye.